भर में लोगों से कहना चाहता हूं, कम मेक इन इंडिया।
Respected Honorable Prime Minister Sir, Namaskar. It is an honor to have you with us today. We started the centenary year with you at Vigyan Bhavan last year. We are very happy to receive you again today. We are joined by more than 12,000 people from the industry on our virtual platform today. We have been running this program for 5 days. More than 15,000 people were associated from the industry for this. We are live across TV channels and social media channels, and reach is across India. The pandemic has impacted the very way we live and conduct our business. I congratulate you and the government for taking quick actions, the exponential rise in the health crisis. This was followed by the prudent fiscal and policy measures to minimize the economic impact, keeping the future in mind. Sir, your clarion call of Atmanirbharta has enthused the industry with a promise of long-term growth. Our economy is recovering faster than expected, and these green shoots of recovery have helped boost the business sentiment. Sir, we at ASSOCHAM, along with our 4.5 lakh members, continue to stand by your vision of making India a $5 trillion economy. I would now like to call upon the President of ASSOCHAM, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, to share his thoughts.
Adarniya Pradhan Mantri Ji, Jai Shri Krishna. It is my personal pleasure and as ASSOCHAM President to have you address us today. We don't have a taller leader than you in the country and globally who has stood out for a long-term vision and for converting every challenge into an opportunity. This has been evident in your successful response to the terrible COVID pandemic. Pradhan Mantri Ji, you have an effect not just of transforming government, but even transforming the private sector. One day, I received a call from Gujarat government saying that I had visited GIFT City and was considering setting up a building there. I was informed that the Honorable Prime Minister wanted an international stock exchange set up in 14 months from that day, and he will be ringing the bell on 8th of January 2016 on the occasion of Vibrant Gujarat. I thought to myself, in spite of 35 years of experience in real estate, how will I build this in Gujarat in 14 months? And I haven't even bought the land yet. But the Narendra Modi idea, effect and vision is something to experience. GIFT City and my company worked together and we made sure that the International Exchange of India started trading in Gujarat on the committed date and time, a privilege of mine that the Honorable Prime Minister rang the opening bell. This was a 16-story, 4 lakh square feet building built with international stock exchange standard and set up the fastest stock exchange trading system in the world. This is one experience of a relatively small businessman like me. The change we are going to see in every businessman, every project and government agency in the Atmanirbhar Bharat towards a $5 trillion economy. Your $1 trillion digital dream has inspired my son Darshan to complete Asia's largest Tier 4 data center in Mumbai, inaugurated recently And your energy policy has made us complete India's first floating LNG terminal in Maharashtra as well. We as a nation have been infected by your mantra of self-belief, the clarion call of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This self-belief is greatly evident in the manufacturing sector, which is all set to leverage on your PLI scheme to make India as a global factory in the next 5 years and achieve the $5 trillion economy. The bullet train construction in Gujarat, now the bullet train of the Indian economy, will zoom ahead in 2021. We at ASSOCHAM are already seeing a strong V-shaped recovery, something you have spoken about. And recent green shoots are now leading a multiple rebound to pre-COVID growth rate. And we at ASSOCHAM visualize a 10% positive GDP by the end of 2021. We also see an exemplary example of leadership about to happen. For example, the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, affordable housing for all, an ambitious target of 2022 to construct 1.1 crore houses. These will be completed ahead of time. While the COVID-19 pandemic may have caused a slowdown, India's inherent resilience and capabilities combined with your vision and stimulus packages announced by you will help India transform into a new Bharat with an accelerated growth path fueled by the national infrastructure pipeline of 111 lakh crores. Finally, Pradhan Mantri ji, service and philanthropy are the ideals of the people of our nation and the greatest pillar of its success and dharma. Countless Indians contribute towards the betterment of Indian society in small ways and large. Here is a man who has contributed his whole life. He has been a custodian and steward of India's largest industrial house. He has been probably the longest and largest philanthropist India has ever seen. It gives me great pride to welcome a person who needs no introduction, Mr. Ratan Tata. It is a matter of great honor for me to witness Mr. Ratan Tata receiving this award at the hands of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji, and a fitting moment to close ASSOCHAM's 100 years in the presence of two of its greatest subjects. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Mr. Niranjan Hiranandani. May I now call upon Chairman of our Centenary Committee, Shri Balkrishnan Goenka, to share his thoughts.
गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्कार। आज हमारे लिए बहुत ही गर्व की बात है कि जगत के लोकप्रिय हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, जो पिछले साल एसोचैम के सेंटेनरी ईयर सेलिब्रेशन में शामिल हुए थे, और आज ठीक 1 साल बाद उनकी उपस्थिति ये दर्शाती है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी के लिए इंडस्ट्री भी कितनी महत्वपूर्ण है। एसोचैम और उससे जुड़े हुए 4.5 लाख सदस्यों की ओर से मैं आपका अभिनंदन करता हूं और इस समारोह की शोभा बढ़ाने के लिए मैं आपका बहुत बहुत आभारी हूं। फ्रेंड्स, अंडर द पैट्रोनेज ऑफ आवर ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ASSOCHAM kicked off its centenary years last December with a renewed agenda. Then suddenly the world was stuck with a pandemic at a scale we have not experienced in our lifetime. COVID-19 caused immense disruption to healthcare system, macro and microeconomics, and financial system at a global scale. For a nation like us with such a large population, it was a humongous challenge. लेकिन हर संकट को अवसर में बदलना ये हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी की खासियत है। This time he again demonstrated how a visionary leader can build a new dawn with imagination, insight, and bold decision to serve the nation and its people. When the whole world was still in dilemma on how to deal with the pandemic, our Honorable Prime Minister was amongst the first few world leaders to announce complete lockdown, which played an important role in controlling the spread of COVID-19 in the country. प्रधानमंत्री जी जो हमेशा आम लोगों की भलाई और उनके हित के लिए संघर्ष करते रहे हैं, हर क्रिटिसिज्म के भी उन्होंने इस कठिन समय में लोगों को हर संभव राहत पहुंचाने की कोशिश की। आज जब हम पिछले 8 महीनों को देखें तो ये पता चलता है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी का लिया गया हर निर्णय देश और जनहित में था और हमारा देश आज पूरे विश्व में एक उदाहरण बन के सामने आया है। सही मायनों में यही तो जान है तो जहान है। इस मोटो के तहत कई सारे कदम लिए गए ताकि आम जनता को हर संभव सहायता मिल पाए। Whether it was creating new capacity for manufacturing PPE and ventilators, creating isolation wards, converting 20,000 railway coaches into isolation stations, or developing a vaccine for the pandemic. और यहाँ मैं ये आपको ये बताना चाहूँगा कि प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में कैसे हमारे देश ने इस क्राइसिस में एक छोटी सी बट बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट नई अपॉर्चुनिटी क्रिएट की। हमारा देश जो PPE इंपोर्ट करता था, सिर्फ 6 महीनों में हम वर्ल्ड के सबसे बड़े प्रोड्यूसर और आज नेट एक्सपोर्टर बन गए हैं। ये दर्शाता है कि डरना नहीं, कुछ करना है। सोच थी कि कैसे आम आदमी के रोजगार और इंडस्ट्री को फिर से ट्रैक पर लाया जाए और इसके लिए कई सारे कदम उठाए गए और कुछ ही महीनों में हमारी इंडस्ट्री और इकोनॉमी आज वापस ट्रैक पर आ गई है। टुडे द होल वर्ल्ड इज लुकिंग एट इंडिया एज एन इन्वेस्टमेंट डेस्टिनेशन फॉर global supply chain. Friends, today we also have amongst us another towering personality, not just of India, but globally, Shri Ratan Tata. It is a great privilege for ASSOCHAM jury to have chosen him for his extraordinary work and is now recognized and awarded by our Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. And on behalf of ASSOCHAM,
of Kisan credit cards will also be done as part of the program, and we also stand by to Prime Minister's address at the Kisan Mahasammelan in Madhya Pradesh through video conferencing.